Hello, and welcome to Pepperdine University. Thank you for joining me in Next Steps for Admitted Students. Before we get started, I want to take this moment and congratulate you on your acceptance into Graziadio Business School. Our team is very excited to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime to become a member of the Pepperdine family. Pepperdine is highly selective in our admissions process, and we look forward to having you as an incoming student. Today, we're going to cover the steps necessary that you will need as we progress forward towards student enrollment. Now that you've been admitted as a student, there are a couple of priorities that need to be taken care of right away. The first is your intent to enroll, and the second is paying the $1,000 non-refundable new student enrollment confirmation deposit. How you're going to do that is you're going to log into your WaveNet. Once you get here, you're going to click on the Application Center. You will find the intent to enroll there. Read through, click and submit it. Additionally, while in your WaveNet, you're going to click on the link for the new student enrollment confirmation deposit. Here you will complete your payment and it will upload the $1,000 non-refundable fee to your student account. Now let's talk about money. In this segment, we're going to cover financial aid and scholarships for domestic students. The first thing you must do is file for your FAFSA. This can be done by going to fafsa.ed.gov. Once you get to the website, it will prompt you for a school code. Pepperdine University's code is 001264. This is where you're going to be awarded the loan amount that you're eligible for from the federal government. It's very important to know, you're not required to accept these loans, but it's a good tool to know what's available to you. There are also additional loans available, which the information can be found on our website. As an admitted student to Graziadio Business School, you're automatically considered for merit-based scholarships. The minimum requirements for these scholarships is a GPA of 3.0 or greater and a GMAT score of 550 or greater. For an additional information for you, we recommend you download the Scholly Scholarship app. This is a platform where many outside scholarships can be found in one location for you to apply for yourself. For any additional information or questions, please refer to the information provided below. Now we're going to talk about immunizations and health insurance coverage. In order to do so, you'll need to visit the Pepperdine community web. Here you will access the Health Center page. You're going to click on the SHC patient portal. It's important to note that you're going to need your WaveNet ID and password here. You're going to see an icon that says Health History Form. It's going to ask you a series of questions about your personal health background. You will scroll to the bottom and then you'll hit Submit. Now we're going to return back to the SHC patient portal page where you're going to look for a tab that says Immunizations. Just like previously, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions pertaining to you personally. Scroll to the bottom and hit Submit. It's important to note here that we're going to return back to the SHC patient portal page to discuss health insurance as well. As an admitted student to Pepperdine University, you're automatically enrolled in SHIP, which means Student Health Insurance Plan. You do have an alternative option if you do have your own health insurance coverage. In order to do so, two things are important to note. One, it needs to be a US-based insurance coverage plan. And two, at the SHC patient portal, this is where you are going to apply for the waiver to get the coverage removed. Please note that all of your medical records need to be submitted in English. You can get your immunizations done before you arrive or here on campus at the Student Health Center for an additional fee. If you have any questions, please refer to the information available at the bottom of the slide. Now we're going to talk about housing options. You have a couple of different choices. For those of you who want to live on campus, we have a graduate apartment complex located across the street from the business school. It's a 4-bedroom apartment with each room having privacy locks and its own closet. The common spaces such as the bathroom, kitchen, and dining room are shared. Now let's talk about how you can apply. You're going to visit the Pepperdine Housing Portal. Here you're going to select Graduate Housing. You want to complete the Graduate Online Housing application, and here you're also going to submit a $500 non-refundable housing fee. If you have any other questions, use the information on the slide. But it is very important to communicate with the housing department, you can only use your pepperdine.edu email address. Now, for those of you who are looking to live off campus, we've listed some cities near Pepperdine. For those of you who are more family-oriented or wanting that suburban feel, we recommend looking in Malibu, Woodland Hills, or Calabasas. An additional perk to living in the Calabasas area is you have access to our campus there for printing services or private study rooms. Now, if you're coming here and you're looking for a more social, interactive community, we recommend checking out Santa Monica or the West LA area. Now let's talk about class registration information. But before we start that discussion, I want to take a moment to stress the importance of frequently checking your Pepperdine email address. From this point forward, the university and your program advisor will only be communicating with you via your pepperdine.edu email address. Now, to get registered for classes, there's one thing that we still have to do. You have to sign and submit your SFA, or your Student Financial Responsibility Agreement. In order to do this, you're going to log into your WaveNet. Once done, in the top right-hand corner on the screen, you'll see a small box that says To-Do List. There you can click on the Student Financial Responsibility Agreement. You can now read through the agreement and e-sign and submit that. Once that has been completed, the system will automatically notify your program advisor that this step has been completed, and they can then enroll you for your first term. Now let's discuss a couple of requirements and conditions for incoming students. First of all, let's talk about the very first course of your program, the BSCI 650 Personal and Leadership Development Workshop. This workshop is designed to take place off-site, and it allows you and your cohort to explore more about your leadership and communication styles. This is a credit-earning course and is required for all students. For those who were conditionally admitted, it is mandatory to attend the Mathematics and Statistics Review course. This course occurs during orientation and is designed to be a one-day refresher which will help you succeed in your program. Now we're going to talk about the most exciting part of being an admitted student, new student orientation. Orientation takes place at Drescher campus in beautiful Malibu, California. Here you will be greeted by faculty and staff and are given the opportunity to speak one-on-one with your program advisor. Additionally, during orientation, you will be able to take your Pepperdine ID photo, clear any insurance holds, take a tour of the beautiful campus, and most importantly, meet your future classmates. If you have any questions or concerns regarding new student orientation, please feel free to reach out to your recruiter or visit our community website. I want to thank you for joining me in Next Steps for Admitted Students. Our team is very excited to welcome you to Graziadio Business School here at Pepperdine University, and we look forward to seeing you on campus.